All right. Oh, wrong one. Do I hit done? Oh, where can we see that? We're gonna figure it out. The hell? Loose hair. Like, what the hell is tickling my nose? Clean my damn nose. Still clean it some more. I guess. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Oh, so hello. Hi, Sally. Hi, Rivers. Yeah, okay. I was trying to make sure I said it right. Rivers, I believe Sally is saying hi to you. Hi, Amber. Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe button. Thank you. And if you guys don't mind, this is a Q&A. Hi, AVVS. No. Jesus, so many people on here already. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and if you guys don't mind, what would you guys choose? Would you choose healing or would you choose hate? Um, you have autism. What type of autism? King Crash 22. Or King Cash. King Crash. Ooh, shit. Shalina. Yeah. You can drop a comment. You want to write a joke in? That's fine by me. Yeah. Can you guys see the Q&A question? Okay, so back to this. What's today? The 26th. 26. 25. 6. 626. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Drop a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. You would choose healing. Okay, good. That's awesome. And healing hurts, right? Healing requires us to sometimes look at the parts that we feel are normal, things that we've been taught that are normal, right? And or, forgiving people that have hurt us. That can also hurt. It can also hurt to put up boundaries and push people out of our lives that are not good for us. There's a lot of dualities to healing. All right. A lot of people coming on. Oh, I didn't turn this light on. Hold on. I don't want it to be too bright in my eye. You and I, beautiful like diamonds in the sky. So alright. the Fool. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Your inner self is inner guide. Facts. I was gonna say, what the heck? Don't y'all believe me? What you really came from? You just know some. You just know some. This is AI-generated video. Full TikTok. I'm so tired of seeing racist shit. Like, I don't want to see another racist nigga in this movie for the rest of my life. They have served their purpose for me, but in all actuality, what it does, it's like programming. Like, even when I was little, right? Watching racist videos, etc. I don't know what the hell. Because had I been in a different energy, things could have definitely been different when I was younger. How the school system teaches about slavery, but nothing else. I was watching some good videos, but they were not on here. Let's see. Hmm. This is a child. Once again. Children don't know. I'm assuming children. What the fuck? Look at the children for real. 1, 2. So far. Child. Yep, definitely a child. No adults. Well, I think maybe one or two. Jay. Well, a lot of people just want to get on here. It is what it is. We're at 22:40. We are going to see what is going on with these dingus heads and tap into that. Oh my God, this way. Oh my God. Yeah, AI is making a lot of fake videos. I know that's definitely one of the problems. Um, and I don't want to even so much say it's AI. It's who created AI, right? Who's having AI make these different videos and things like that and putting them out, right? Who is ever making these AI videos and really do some weird things with them. Okay, so now they at the back of the thing. That's why I'm looking like, what? What is going on? What the hell is going on? Twin sheets in my home. Baby, when let me explain before you start to hold you can. Oh, it's about to be some shit. This shit is crazy. I did not want to be right about these rappers being used by dump truck, by Butthead. I did not want to be right about that. Uh-oh. Hold up. Let me adjust myself. A little fortune. Excuse me. gonna tap into this energy. If y'all are having the symptoms, is quite normal at this time between last week and this week. The transits. Oh, what the fuck? How did that happen? Two worlds, the moon. Oh, I haven't seen the moon yet in this card. Definitely seen strength. Oh my god. Let me put something on. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. These are upside down. Those are upside down. This one's up. This one's up. This one's up. This one's up. Upside down. Upside down. Upside. But I pretty much have talked about a lot of this. How to use the games, how to use the colors, how to use everyone and everything. It's them own selves and each other. And if we do not start working on our own Gregorian knots, then, oh, it makes things more complicated. We have less even level-minded people in the world to help bring peace to the world, right? At least be an example of moving on the calmer waters. Children. They growing up like, oh, I just want to be a YouTuber, and I know all the things that it comes with. Protecting yourself, protecting your siblings, your family, letting your parents know what you are watching. My children did, for sure. And I did guide them and explain to them about things they wanted to watch and things I would not let them watch, and the things that were to happen and not to happen, and things like that. Using everybody to go against themselves and each other. It's crazy. So I'm just like putting everything together myself from this whole journey that I've been through myself. And it has to do with missing children. So it really hits me where I've always wanted to bring balance to, bring the temperance energy in the star. I've always wanted to make a difference in that area because to me it didn't make any sense why children came up missing. When I was younger, we would go in a certain store and this store had a wall of missing children. And I would like put my hand on the wall. And I'm like, I want you to tell me like where they are. I want to know where they are. I would ask questions like that. And the Empress at the bottom of the deck and the Ten of Swords at the top of the deck. It's how I felt every time. I've always had a very empathetic heart. And I'm finding it to be like crazy that um how it's crazy life goes on running down my babies. And Hermit, how I pretty much knew this was gonna be my life purpose. Like looking for children, finding children, and be a part of um, something that was, I don't know, I found it important at that age. And, now letting parents know how, and also children know how these different industries are changing to where they can have control over different things. I was just watching a video of Bobby Hemmett of how he was saying keep your VCRs, keep things that you can record with, and take actual pictures with, like the film, because those actually catch real life energies, right? It can't be that can't be distorted or um, conformed to be like a false, right? A false picture, and how they're using the digital form to get and gain control. And then, I remember stating a couple of months ago, and kind of like of recently, like something don't feel right, something's going on. Um, in the ways that they're trying to keep control. I forgot the deck. What's right here? Hold on. Dream without fear. And it's kind of crazy because I got agitated at the dream. It really didn't scare me. It more so agitated me about the dream that was. It's something I really didn't like. It had to do with my children. That Nightmare on Elm Street, they're trying to feed off of ruse, off of fear. So they're going to be projecting these dreams to cause imbalance, temperance and six of swords moving forward. This is the only way that they're going to be able to grab fear. You know, when you don't know who you are, or you don't know how to protect your children or yourself, this of course can create an imbalance of fear, right? Naturally, just kind of like when I first started, it's kind of crazy. The Hangman and Temperance. My mom, she didn't fully understand, but she tried to understand. And I don't know. My mom, we had a connection. Like she knows that I like. I'm more to go for the right things to do than the bad things to do. And so that's where we can meet at the middle. Was understanding that no matter what, that was the goal, right? And we just have to really, you know, for people that are willing and wanting to get together to work together, is working together under these conditions. And there was going to also definitely be stipulations to my land as far as, in and out and trying to keep it a safe, it being a safe heaven. We create our own heaven ultimately. So regardless of that fact, we create our own heaven. And for the people, I just seen an org. For the people that want to work together, it's going to have to be under these type of conditions of constantly forgiving and healing and at the same time. And it's kind of hard when you're living around a whole bunch of unhealed people. Trust me, I did it. Fully pregnant with twins, and I was just looking at my well, first it'll piss you off. The truth will set you free, but at first it'll piss you off, and that's a lot of it. A lot of people are going to have realizations and be against the turning of healing, not understanding how to transform that hatred or that dislike or the coming out of the being the stubborn child, right? In psychology, the one that doesn't like to change, Ten of Cups, the Hermit, but knowing that it's total wish fulfillment when you go within. It is total wish fulfillment. And healing, waiting all the time. And she's so loud. Um, it's always going to get harder before it gets easier. And having to be in this state at this time, in these very moments of having to come into that balance of creation, not only with yourself, you and others, it's a hard space to be in. I'm telling you, that foundation, Four of Wands, and the Hermit, that's a hard place to be in. It took me a whole lot of deep breaths. I've been thinking about posting my picture of me and my belly when I was pregnant with my twins. 2020, I didn't even. Y'all, their birthdays equated to 8 and 8, 88. God has guided my steps without me even really knowing. And it's crazy because I just found it amazing when I had that realization. Justice in the Hermit. Um, it took me a lot of deep breaths It took a lot of calming for me and took a lot of like trying to delegate between people's, manipulative behavior and their attitudes and their beliefs and everything like that. You know, and it did become a point to where I was like, fuck your life, it's the ghost. Like, damn. Because this one big girl in particular, she's way older than me. The Moon and the Hermit. Finally see it after I seen it. Um, and she was like bullying at the time. Um, my ex's daughter, and I was like, man, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I was like that close to fighting because it was just like enough is enough. Like, damn, like seriously, like this shit. Even my daughter was like, well, mom, I should talk to her. I've said this story once before, and I was like, because I taught my children to how to respect people without dealing with them, right? To the extent of what I got to teach them. And I said, you know what? Look at my baby. I was like, look at my baby. My baby was every bit of what, 13? Want to talk to a grown ass woman about respecting her mom and doing this and that. And I was like, damn, that's how you know you've done a good job when your child was at that maturity level. Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands. Letting go of old shit, manifesting new shit with that Ace of Wands. And I just think it's so funny. These children are more wise than a lot of these adults, and I'm gonna keep saying it. But they get caught up and confused in between the midst of maturity and gaining prosperity. And this is where you have the wand in reverse, really, when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to now YouTube, and I split on the hurt. When it comes to how to make money, how to gain attention, and a lot of them, they need to be guided. Even me, when I first as an adult, I didn't know shit about YouTube. I got on there thinking everybody that was on there was the actual person, and that wasn't the case. Well, call me damn. King of Swords, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, the Empress at the top of the deck. So this is somebody's separate energy. King of Swords. This could be a truth teller with the King of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles with the Devil card and the Eight of Cups. Now, the Devil card can represent government. The Devil card can represent contracts in the ethers, spiritual contract, emotional self-fulfillment with the Nine of Cups next to the Devil. And next to the Nine of Cups is the Two of Cups. I was about to throw that back in there, but it's like, it fell out, so let me grab it. Temperance. Young magic, like I said, teaching our children emotional stability, guiding them the right way, and how to get these right things, and what spiritual contracts to look out for, simply because it's so easy to be entrapped. These people, sometimes they put out the wrong things. Like, for example, A young man, he went to a grocery store. He stayed in Maricopa, California, and he went in there and sprayed bananas with bug spray just to get views, just to get paid, just to make some money. That is completely and utterly wrong. And by all means, I'm not saying it was right by any means, but at the same time, what repercussions could have had? And the example that he set was awfully wrong. But also, I look at the other hand at the pesticides that are being sprayed on our food and put in our food for us to ingest, and how wrong that is. I grabbed me a water and I left it over there. I had my flip flops, but obviously I know. So my whole life, this dance just one more time. Back and say it, dance on, dance on, dance on, Until we fall. Empress and Justice. Hmm. What's in between Empress and Justice? King of Wands. Damn. All I seen was Empress and Justice, but there's a King of Wands in between. There's Empress and Justice. Let's see. It's at the top of the deck. But teaching our children the right way to go, I mean, and even in religious factors. For instance, I'll use the two boys that came up missing. Um, Upon the journey that I had taken, I found out in the midst of this after I had left state and then ended up coming back, right? And the things that I'm hearing now in different videos are making sense as to where and how it makes sense to their disappearance in reference to my ex-husband's first cousin and his first wife, his only wife, tried to unalive me and my children, right? And I believe that these men knew about it. These men that I don't want to have contact with, I don't want to, reach out to or nothing like that. Now, whether they knew or not, what type of contracts they were getting into, as far as trying to unalive me, I don't know. I have no fucking clue. But as far as the events that took place in the trying to unalive me, I don't exactly know why. I know some possibilities, and the possibilities are not enough to try to unalive anybody. Um, it's kind of crazy, and which the question is for would you choose healing or hate? These are decisions and choices that we make on a daily. And, some people are put into that position more often than others. This is a factual thing, and it doesn't become a plausible reality for anybody to try to understand, for people that don't have to deal with this on a at least by one weekly basis. For people that don't have to too much. These King of Pentacles, I don't like the way these kings' crowns is looking feminine to me. They definitely look more masculine, I feel. But like the way it's rounded off as well. Um, I still don't know a lot of what actually happened, but I'm kind of spiritually putting things together as the information is coming to me. And, God will do that when the information and the situation is very, very heavy, right? Because it's a very heavy thing to find out that people you have loved and have had in your life that hate you that much, that want to unalive you. And it's a hurtful place, and it can really be a hurt and confusing thing. Like, I had to move in with no understanding, and that was hard enough in itself. And had I not, I wouldn't be here today. Three cups, three wands, 10 of wands, judgment with the 2 of wands. Three cups, 10 of pentacles, 3 of wands. Let's move forward, leaving the past behind. 10 of wands came out for the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Judgment came out with the Devil. And for the 9 of Cups is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is looking forward to the future. Um, it just lets me know that the choices that I made were not meant for nothing. Me choosing to stop going to church, me choosing to take my self healing journey, me choosing to ultimately really have to be by myself, away from those toxic people, exactly. And mm, those are 2 major arcanas that are out. Can we get 2 more? You have to understand that these people, these beings, and things like that, and they're also training these computers as well, right? To the world. 2 flipped over. The Knight for the 2 of Cups. The Knight of Cups in the world. Yeah, this look like some confusing ass shit. I don't like this deck. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm trying not to see it that way, but I see it just it's almost like the reason why I literally threw away my other deck was it last year or the year before? I threw away one of my decks because I didn't like the way the Kings was looking. Kings was looking real feminine. What was the Nine of Swords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't sleep. Nine of Swords. Page of Wands at the bottom of that. But this has to do with power, control, fear. Them trying to hold on to power and control. Oh, for only for them to find out. It's like the labyrinth. Remember in the labyrinth where she was like, I don't want this baby. Come and take this baby. And he was like, say the right words. And so apparently she said the right words eventually, right? In the little, what were they, demons? They came and got the baby. They came and took the baby. And the labyrinth is in my movie night playlist, the first one, my movie night playlist. And they came and got the little baby. And she was like, where's the baby? And the Goblin King, okay, that's what it was. The Goblin King came and he was like, well, you know very well where he is. He's at the castle at the end of the labyrinth. You have to go through the labyrinth, and you only have so much time to get to the through the labyrinth to get to him. Yada yada yada. Meanwhile, that was her contract, right? Because she didn't know how powerful her words were, right? So learning how powerful your words are and the meaning, and it's like that SpongeBob movie where they were taking the script and they were writing out their life. That's what our lives are like. We got to write out our own script, and because if we don't, we fall um, victim to um, these low vibrational contracts. So, in healing and retrospection, macro to micro, understand that you have to write out your own contract confirmation, even though you may have been given or a challenge of your new level of your new devil, you can still beat that devil. So she went through the maze. She went through the maze. She went through all kind of stuff, all kind of scary stuff, all kind of weird stuff. She met, what she thought was a scary monster. He really was a nice one, right? So she met some people, some friends, and stuff along the way. She eventually gets to Goblin King's place, and she goes, get back what you've stolen from me. And mind you, he took her through a lot. The sun and this is like the 10 of Cups. He took her through a lot just to get back what she really, she wanted. She had to fight for what was hers, only to find out at the end that she was like, "You have no power over me," because this was the thing. The whole time she was like, "This is not fair. It's not fair. You say that a lot, don't you?" He was being antagonistic. And in retrospection, he ain't had no power over her, but he set up the obstacles, right? And she ended up getting her 10 cups in the sun at the end. So nothing is impossible. And it can seem like the most craziest, wildest fantasy ever. I used to be like, wake me up from this dream. I feel like I'm dreaming. I don't feel like this shit is real. It's not so many ways. But we have to rewrite the story. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. We have to rewrite this story. Major arcanas. These major arcanas are all this peak at the top, in the bottom. Us coming into alignment, into balance with ourselves, and connecting with others as well. Dream sharing. Queen of Cups. So she got her little baby brother back from the Goblin King. That was on the ground. Wait, what's that other song? Ain't gonna turn nothing yet. Getting down with the back. Getting down with the back. And, Oh, bad luck. Ooh, we'll show you a good time. And it don't cost nothing at all. Getting down with the back. And, getting down with the back. And, with the bad dudes. Shake it down to the ground with the back game. Oh my god, it's tickling my leg. Stop it. Okay. Oh yeah, those two came out for that one. Let's see what else is gonna come out. I just feel like going straight to the oracles. Don't lose your head. Take it down, take it down. So yeah, she got put to sleep in that one. She got taken back to the beginning. One of the people that she met in the maze, Huggle, took her back. He was taking her back to the beginning. Oh shit! I ain't even, whatever. I don't feel like doing that. I wanted to fly out. She was number one. Rose colored glasses have failed the F off. Yeah, it's not a good look, especially when they find out what these people and why children was missing and all this shit. It's a lot of people ain't gonna let this shit. I remember, I don't want to talk about that. I was in high school and this one of the young guys that I went to school with, he ran over a couple of the younger guys that, you know, we all went to school together. They was from different gangs. Just on some dumb shit. Well, before the police had got there, they beat his ass. They held him there and they beat his ass. I was like, damn. I heard about it. Couldn't miss it. Couldn't. Impossible. Black woman in Taurus, you are worthy. Bottom of the deck, Black woman in Cancer, honor your emotions. I'm gonna pull stuff from the Oracle deck. All right. Understanding in the outfit. And a tree. Pisces. Black woman within Pisces, honor your boundaries. Facts. Well, she was under the illusion that she didn't have boundaries. Well, I mean, we've all been put under that illusion, right? And we do have boundaries, but we need safe boundaries, right? Safe boundaries are always a good thing. Safe boundaries are not really what's what are taught and solidified, especially when it comes to the feminine energy. And that can be via male or female, divine feminine, masculine energies, karmic energies have both. The moon, intuition and emotional healing. She can push. Saturn, go to baby's purse. Age, reality, and discipline. Yeah. And I always found it funny in that movie, The Labyrinth, she always took the right. She always went right. And if she would have went left, she probably would have went straight to the look. Release, cleanse, release, clear, and align the north node of the moon. A lot of this moon energy showed itself in the last reading. The moon and the sun. Balance, temperance. And but we all go through our trials and tribulations to find out the right way, right? It's the whole point of learning about healing, learning about emotional boundaries, and all of these different things. Oh my God, please. Um, on point because my nose is itchy. I knew it was this card. Oh shit. Okay, it says Bible Lilith in Aquarius, honor your individuality. Jezebel. Oh wait, I knew I felt it was a third one. And it is. They're kind of stuck together. Why are they stuck together? What the hell? Why are they stuck together? Yeah, yeah. So what you gonna do? Down high school levels, baby, I'm ready to go. So this can be an Aquarius, Gemini, Jezebel. Liberate your truth. Um, Black and Wealth in Aquarius, honor your individuality. And mind you, not everybody has to be in healing energy to do this. Meaning that you can be, your intention can be for healing, but then other people's intention can be for a delusional way of getting their way. Not being disagreeable. Liberate your truth, Gemini, expression. Just double air energy, Aquarius and Gemini. Mm. Queen Jezebel, magnetic royal witch. You want her, let's give it a try. Big bow wow. Hmm. What's interestingly funny, say something good to me. Something worth something good to me. The world, patience, and maturity, fermentation, facts. Came out under the world, Knight of Cups, which is immature energy. I was feeling that. And the Two of Cups. Um, Again, that's a male and a female energy too. Because look, I don't know what the fuck. This is crazy. With that Queen Jezebel energy, this is Aquarius and this is Gemini. Yeah. Well, we ain't doing that no more. I don't think so. Disillusion, emotional clearing, Venus, love and abundance. Mother Earth, checking out Phoenix, the Phoenix, death and rebirth. Peace on planet Earth. Everything is working. Peace and love on planet Earth. Whoa. Singing. What's the pattern? What's the pattern? Sing along with me. We are trying to break these chains. For those who are interested in moment and helpful reminder, I can't make nobody do nothing. Do your own research. Make sure you drink plenty of water. She got it on. Sexy from my head to Oh my God. You are worthy. What? King of Swords. Should also be coming out as a confession. Whole story time. Whole story time. Innovation, new creation. You are worthy. 20, that's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 to win. I hope y'all can see that. I need boundaries. Wisdom, learning, art, joy, and music. Black Moon Lilith in Pisces, honor your emotions. Swan. Men seeing a lot of birds, a lot of different types of birds. You talking about a bird today on TV? Or TV, my phone. I was watching. Bewitched. Balance, stability, standing firm. 40. Foundation. So many ways to love you. Got me like oh my gosh. I'm so in I'm so finally. People. Portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. She beat that nigga ass. There's Lilith, there's the devil, there's judgment, and there's North Node. Yeah, step into North Node portal, infinite mind, awakening consciousness. Boy, look. Put the gun down, fight like a man. I was hearing that a couple days ago. Put the gun down, fight like a man. Chris Tucker on Rush Hour. Yeah. Put the gun down, fight like a man. If y'all don't know, God got a sense of humor. Look, this is what flipped over. Divine Mother, nurturing compassion and grace. I cannot make this up. God has a sense of humor. Just looking like, I did not ever go on break. What made you think that you was going to get? But, demons think they rule the world. Well, baby demons just be on crash out time. I'm on Damien time. Okay. All right. All right. I'm on angel time, so I'll be one more scared the one that's imbalanced than the one that ain't. And that can be self-sabotage as well. So just make sure you keep that in balance. Make sure you have those healthy boundaries and you will know that you are worthy of better than your past life. But I know damn well I don't more than more than my past life has been. What is that? Is that down? Look. Okay. Let me get the last one. Showed up, showed out. So I guess whoever these couples was, because y'all got to remember in my last readings, like last year and the year before, the year before really mostly, and before that I was getting domestic couples, domestic cults. Yeah, domestic cults. So that's really what I meant to go look for, clarity, planning, releasing illusions. Sacred gratitude, reverence, application, applicate. Why all of a sudden today I don't want, can't read the damn word. Telepathy, transmutation. No, telepathy, transmission, perception, communication, appreciation. Okay. Sacred gratitude, reverent appreciation, and prayer. Solar radiance, phoenix rising. Psychic ability, future vision. So these domestic codes. Definitely go. Friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. hidden knowledge, Akashic records, silent understanding. hmm That's crazy. I don't even. Circle of eternal joy, timeless dance of life. Sacred breath and sound, life force communication. 10. Completion. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if I showed that this card. There's been a lot of creativity, even in a dress, in this card. I've been feeling that orange, yellow, bright energy, greens, purple. You even see it in this card as well, with the Divine Mother nurturing compassion and grace card. A lot going on. There's a lot of healing. What I don't understand is why this man would go bombing period, right? And do that. When we know quite literally, he been lying in public to the public. I don't know why they ain't impeached his ass yet, honestly. But we gotta understand that this world is a stage, and these motherfuckers be performing to just cause chaos. And in all actuality, they're just mad because they don't have control. You got to think about these heartless beings and beings that have jumped in these bodies. They don't care. They use these bodies till they crash out, then they're no longer of their use and they jump onto another body. Talked about that in last year's reading um, about Azazel. A demon Azazel. He jumped bodies and used bodies. What was that movie called with Denzel Washington? I don't know, just look it up. The movie with Denzel Washington and Azazel. And it'll come up. And it's in my playlist. It's in my movie night playlist. It's in my first playlist. You'll be able to find it. Look up the name first and then go look for it in that playlist. And it's there. Because I really doubt if it'll just pop up. But it might, it might just pop up the whole free movie. The real free movie, not these little bootleg bull BS and things that be having on YouTube. For the most part, I actually got the whole full movies if you can't, rent, order, or buy them on YouTube, or they're on the list for people to be able to look at Like, hey, go look for this movie, go watch it, do whatever you gotta do to watch it or whatever. And watch it, yeah. So, regardless of the fact of anything else that is going on, that looks weird. Um, um, yeah, I don't know why they ain't impeaching these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know what else they could be possibly looking for, but like I said, the world is a stage, and apparently they had already moved everything and whatever, whatnot. So I don't understand. It, I hope wasn't nobody hurt during the unaliving of what fucking Trump did with his silly ass. But the FBI already been warned. Like I keep saying, and we know and we should understand when these motherfuckers show you they don't care, like understand that they don't care. There's nothing else and no in between. Don't have the rose colored glasses on. Get your individuality, get your independence, understand that, and get away from the fucking people. Cause now they just treating everybody like they fucking Lily. And let me let y'all know right now, she not having it. They not having it. The gods are not having it. Gods and the goddesses are not having it at all. We ain't putting up with that shit. Earth angels, whatever you want to call us, we ain't having that shit. So y'all can talk all that hoopla y'all want to come after melanated people. Y'all be sadly fucking mistaken. You already see what the earth is doing. That's all I'm gonna say. It would be it would be ridiculous. And I've already said this years ago. Years ago. A J body. Let's see what happens. I suggest y'all make everything free. Quit torturing people. Give people the help and the truth that they need so other people can follow suit at their own free will and, you know, stop a lot of this destruction because it's unnecessary. That's it, right? You gotta put some blue tarps over your house, whatever you gotta do. Put blue. Do what you gotta do. Fast. Um, get your life right. Know that you are God, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Please listen to God, and please, you know, start that walk of life. It's worth it. It's well worth it. I wouldn't be able to be here today to give you guys some messages, but We are up against some warrior entities. They funny. Uh, rules. I kept hearing rules. They just showed me Doja Cat. Give it to her, yeah. You gotta know. You gotta, okay, give it to her, yeah. When they was on that spaceship and all the things had their ugly face. So, not all of them are bad, but just be aware. Just be aware. If they don't have no healing, loving information for you to better your life, no guidance, they mean you no good. No absolute good. They trying to hold you back. Educate yourself. Move on. Find way better things to do with your time, your efforts, and your energy. Um, this is the healthy healing part of stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. But even people in healing, loving energy have to get ready as well. There is no stay ready. We just are in a stay ready, healthier point of view of what's going on to be able to still have a stable mind. So, y'all be great. Love yourself. You feel me? And don't be fooled. I'm I'm right now. Look. These people have racked in some more. Serena and Venus Williams have, I don't know if they got into a contract with Musket or what on X, but heard something about that. And it just seems kind of weird to me that some of these things are happening, knowing damn well what's going on. Now, I heard and I know and understand there are some of these beings that are, you know, we can get along with, they're workable with, right? But some of these beings, these motherfuckers gonna have to come out and really speak and say some shit and see for action. I'm not going by what, no, I'm not going by he said, she said, I'm going by straight actions. So, we gonna see. We was just cool about Springerville. Everybody, we all said it. More than a few YouTubers I've seen, we were all saying it. I had said it, then I seen other people saying it. I was like, oh yeah, some shit's getting ready to go down. 2025, stay alive, stay alert. Understand that these evil entities and beings that embody these beings are being exposed. And trust me, if it seems like it's a scary movie and this person is doing things out of character and they really seem like they've been hijacked, do the best that you can. I could just imagine how scary this could be for some children to understand that they may not have a choice right now. In the fact of the matter, and that may be their journey, unfortunately. And just stay focused, stay encouraged, and do not give up. Give yourself as much love as you can. You know, and hopefully you're not being done wrong. Um, but just know when you're able to get out of the situation that you can become a better person. You can become a better being. You have the opportunity and chance to. Um, it's not impossible. We can all choose and do better. And also with all this digital currency and everything like that, letting them get rid of this stuff is a way of giving them control as well. It's a way of giving them consent. So we gotta fight on some of these things. It's it's gonna be inevitable, but how it's addressed is gonna make all the difference. So I'm just with God on this. God take the wheel. You gotta take your own wheel. You gotta be your own key. So don't give up. Life is love and have better after this life on other realms. Ascension symptoms, use herbs, ginger, with some pepper, fasting, cleansing, and whatever kind of chakra you are having trouble with. Eat that fruit. If you're having trouble with your throat chakra, drink plenty of water. Gargle with some warm salt water. Um, there's so many things you can do. So many different recipes. Be precautionary, do your own research, and continue to love yourself. You are great. You are worthy. Never give up. That's the easy part. Fight through this shit. You are okay. It will be okay. It's it's a roller coaster sometimes. I'm so tired of playing around with you. I'm so tired of all the drama you letting me. It goes up and down, round and round, round and round, over and over again, over and over again. Wonderful, 433. What did they like me? That's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Keep it together, you should know. Getting crook up in the club when it gets dull. Oh, dubs on the Cadillac. Why you gangsters don't know how to act? But